been a really long time since I did a video talking and driving for you guys. Well, here I am, talking and driving, like the old days. Actually, I think the last time I did this was 2019, maybe 2019. I was still a teenager, I think, the last time I did this. It's been a long time. Here I am sitting 23 years old, 4 years later. First car vlog in a while. God, I really got a fat Italian neck today. Look at that. Yeesh. Anyways, I want to talk to you guys about what's going on. I don't really, I haven't made like a mini vlog, like an update on my life in like a really long time. And I'm bored. And I got a long ride. I'm about an hour away from school. So I figured, let me give you guys just a little update on my life and just tell you what's been going on. Because a lot has happened since my last vlog update. I think the last time I did a vlog update, like I said, was maybe 2019, 2020. It's been a while. Since then, as many of you know, I've dated my girlfriend Grace now for almost 2 years. Things are chugging along in that department. I've been living together for over a year now. Got my associate's degree in 2020. I am closing up my bachelor's degree chapter. I think I got maybe a year, slightly over a year. So my bachelor's degree is completed. I take my MCAT sometime in 2023 and begin applying to medical schools then. The journey is well on its way. Some hiccups in the road with organic chemistry and all that crap, but hey, if anyone's taken organic chemistry before, you will understand my pain. I'm actually on my way to organic chemistry now. I gotta be there by 6 o'clock. And I'm probably gonna be there until about 9 o'clock tonight. Love these lab classes. What else has changed in my life? Gone through a few different jobs. I'm working part-time at Lowe's right now. Just trying to pay for my college tuition. Still play ice hockey as much as I can. Actually, you know what's funny? Last time I did a vlog was before I fractured my spine. A couple of years ago, I fractured my spine. I don't know if I've ever mentioned that in a video before, but I fractured my L5 vertebrae and it put me out of hockey for about 3 or 4 months. I was completely inactive. And then right after my spine healed is COVID. So I got pretty fat during quarantine, which is kind of funny. Still working off that weight, as you can see. I'm not the 150-pound kid I was when I moved to North Carolina 5 years ago. In terms of school, let's talk about school. What do I want to do in my life? Last update I gave you guys, I believe I was still pursuing pediatrics. Since then, we've had a couple cancer scares in my house. And in those cancer scares, both immediate and extended family, I've decided to no longer pursue pediatrics and actually pursue oncology, which is medical treatment of cancer. And I want to be a cancer doctor, whether it's on the research or the medical side of things. I haven't decided yet. Working in a lab is something it's kind of new to me. I actually enjoy it, dare I say. And research sounds really interesting, like to whether it's heading it or being a part of a research team that's, you know, doing stuff to help people and, I don't know, elongate and make lives easier in the world is actually pretty cool. It's something I'm really interested in. But I'm also interested in the treatment part of things, like helping people that have cancer and are going through it and making them better. I don't know, it's weird. It's exciting that I'm even able to have these conversations with myself and actually be able to stop and think. It's truly a blessing. Yeah, it's fun and exciting. I've been doing a vlog in a really long time, guys. You gotta give me a little bit of credit here. I'm trying to make this interesting. What about hockey? Let's talk hockey. That's what this channel is about. We'll talk hockey. So, Rangers uploaded a picture on Twitter today, or a short video. Prospect camp, baby. Lexi Lafreniere skating with the kids. I think I saw Miller in the background. I think Statboy Steven pointed out Ryder Korzak. I think camp starts, I saw tomorrow, and I could be wrong on this, but I believe I saw the first scrimmage against the Philadelphia Flyers prospect was on September 15th or 16th. And hopefully this time around, the video quality will be slightly better than that of a Galaxy S4, which is what I believe the last one was shot on, because it was trash. It was just pixelated, laggy, and you could barely hear what. It was awful. But, you know, the Rangers clearly aren't much into hyping up their prospects. I don't know if you guys remember the Rangers used the Traverse City Prospect Tournament, but the film crew at the Traverse City Tournament for the Rangers was awful. Most other teams had like proper announcers and a camera crew there. The Rangers had a dude that just goes side by side with the camera, no commentary whatsoever. Boring as hell. Hopefully this time around they've learned their lesson and they want to create excitement around the future of their team and not just, oh yeah, here's the prospects playing hockey, cool. We're just going to be quiet and watch this pixelated video of them going back and forth now. It'd be nice if they give us a little bit of quality content, although I might be asking for a lot there. It is New York sports. I mean, the Rangers are only the highest valued franchise in NHL history. Why would they give you a good production and show off the future of the team? Speaking of the future of the team, I made a video a few days ago and published it about potential PTOs the Rangers could be sending out. The day that video was uploaded, from that day to today, I think of the 13 or 14 players I mentioned the Rangers could look to PTO, over half of them have signed PTOs and are no longer options. Most recently, Cody Eakin, who I wasn't big on. I was the biggest on Zach Aston Reese. That's who I wanted the most. And he signed a PTO in Toronto. Evan Rodriguez signed in Colorado on a bargain deal. Tyler Mott's still a free agent and hasn't signed a PTO anywhere, so I wonder if maybe the Rangers could pull something off there. The Rangers did PTO Jimmy Vesey, and I'm going to be honest with you, I actually do think Vesey is going to earn a contract with the Rangers. I think he's going to have an excellent preseason, and then once the season starts, he's going to come back down to earth and just be like a Kevin Rooney type. To tell you the truth, looking at the numbers that Jay Fresh posted about Vesey and his player card, when the Rangers first got Vesey, we were hoping for like a 20-20 guy, right? A middle six forward, 20 goals, 20 assists every season, shebang. Now Jimmy Vesey's more looked on as a really good two-way forward, and excellent on the penalty kill. So I don't know. Maybe they're trying to replace Kevin Rooney and get a penalty kill specialist out of Jimmy Vesey. I'm really not sure. Vesey can't be that much worse than Dryden Hunt, because when Hunt's on, right? When Dryden Hunt's playing hard and forechecking, backchecking, and all that, he's great, but he doesn't do it every single night. You need a little bit of consistency. And I think Vesey, if he ends up being a 13th forward, creating a little bit of competition there, wouldn't be a bad thing. Even for Ryan Reeves as well, forcing Reeves to, play his nuts off every single night, and also having a guy that could take over for him and give him rest every now and again. A big topic of conversation lately has been about Ottman and Cully, and where do we think they're going to fit into the Rangers' regular season plans. To tell you the truth, I think if either one of them was going to make the team out of camp, Ottman has a better chance, and that's because if the Rangers play him less than 10 games, they can send him back down, and I believe his contract will slide again because he'll be in juniors, not in the AHL. And also, I think the Rangers maybe like Cully for an option down the road, like a guy that can call up later, where you don't need him right off the rip. Let him play in the minors, get a really good feel for, wow, that guy's car is smashed. Holy shit. Sorry. Like, as a guy, like, let him settle in the minors and, earn his stripes, whatever, and he'll make it to the NHL, have his debut later in the season. Because I do think that if Will Cully even has a decent season in Hartford this year, that we will see him at some point. If you look at the Rangers' depth in Hartford, outside of Brodzinski, it's really not that great. In terms of players that you can immediately call up. This Gustav Rydell guy, I know absolutely nothing about, but from what I have heard about him, he's just solid. He's not great, he's not bad, he's probably like a fill-in guy. So I'm not really expecting the world of him. I'm not even really expecting him to make the roster. I think it's just like another one of those Ville Meskinen, Michael Lindqvist type signings, where like really solid in Europe, comes to the NHL, doesn't make an NHL team, gets sent to the minors, then runs back overseas and his contract is voiding. To tell you the truth, that's kind of what I'm expecting, but I can cross my fingers and hope that this kid turns out and is something. Defensively, I saw it was Forever Blue Shirts, I believe, has been talking about it on Twitter, about potential PTO candidates, and Nathan Beaulieu was his number one. Now, Beaulieu just PTO'd in Florida, maybe Florida, I forget. Anaheim. And then he brought up Keith Yandel, which I had on my top 4 on my video. And I don't think Keith Yandel will be a bad idea by any means. The problem is, I think if the Rangers do PTO Keith Yandle and they do end up signing him, it's going to be a situation of this is like our 7th defenseman, and he should be, Zach Jones should be playing over Keith Yandle. Unless Yandle fucking has one of his comeback seasons again where he just fucking lights the damn lamp and goes crazy. Although I'm not expecting that. It also would not hurt to have Keith Yandle on the second power play unit, because our second power play unit was not great last year. Keandre Miller showed flashes that he could one day be a quarterback on the power play, but Jacob Trouba was awful back there. Right? The Rangers definitely need help on the second power play unit. And yeah, having Yandle out there would certainly help out. But I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud here. I really don't have much else to talk about. I just wanted to give you guys a little update on my life. We talked hockey. We talked about my life. If anything else important comes up, of course, I can relay that. I mentioned this previously. I'm doing my best to try to take YouTube a little bit more serious, at least to the point where I could start making some amount of money off of this. I don't want to be greedy, or I'm not going to ask for money or anything. But if I could start making a little bit of money off YouTube, it would really help me finish where I'm at in college and then go further. And that dog's taking a massive dump. That is hilarious. Anyway, sorry. I just, college, money's tight and all that good stuff. So I'm doing my best to try to make this as consistent, as professional as possible, so I can actually start making a little bit of money off of this whole YouTube thing. I'm not expecting a whole lot. I mean, it's really like catching lightning in a bottle, and my channel definitely does not meet YouTube's criteria for people they're going to boost on For You pages. So I mean, it would be cool if, like, subscribe, comment, give me all those good things. It really only helps. Follow me on Twitter at CJustYT. Continue the conversation there. I'm pretty active on Twitter. I probably tweet a couple times a day. So, especially I'll be tweeting about Giants playing football, a little bit of Mets playoffs coming up, Yankees playoffs, Rangers season's coming back. Give me a follow on Twitter. We can talk there. But anyway, sorry, I'm droning. I'll let you guys go. I am getting ready to get to school here in a second. You guys comment below your thoughts on my video, my little update on life and the Rangers and all things alike. I love you guys. Thank you for being here as long as you have. I've had this channel since I was in high school. I think I started this channel when I was in 10th grade, and here I am, 23 years old, still making YouTube videos, and there's never a time where I turn on the camera, whether it's in front of one person or if the video gets 1,000 views. There's never been a single time I've ever made a video where I was like bothered or didn't want to be here. It's actually, it's a privilege and honor and a lot of fun that I could actually create videos like this and talk to people and have discourse with strangers, people I've never met before in my life, with like-minded or differing ideas. It just, again, can create discourse, and it's a really fun experience. And I don't need all the subscribers in the world. I don't need all the likes in the world. Would it be great and awesome and help me? Absolutely, but I don't really need that. This is, it really is, it makes me very happy when I could, whenever I find free time, be like, you know what, I could make a YouTube video, or I could post on Twitter, I could, do these things where I could communicate with you guys. And it's really been a blessing through all these years. And for those of you that have been here forever, I really love you guys. And for the new ones, I love you guys too. Thank you for hopping on and checking out my videos. It really means a lot, guys. And hopefully we can take off here and we can make it an even bigger community. Anyways, all right, I digress. Y'all take care. Peace out.